All right, we are officially starting this. So, if everything goes according to plan, today for you guys should be August the 12th, 2024. It is exactly 3 months before the release of the new farming simulator, FS2025, or FS25. Today, we are starting a new game, and I think I want to play on hard. But here's my goal of the game. My goal is by the time I have 3 months, by the time FS25 comes out, I want to own every single piece of land in the game, or at least in the map that I'm going to choose. And so I want to play on, I think it's Haut-Beyleron. I have terrible pronunciation. But I enjoyed this map so much, and I want to be able to try to own every plot of land. Now, there are some of these in here that I do not want, and I can never remember which ones it is. And I just need to not use them anymore. I'm probably going to end up wasting money on the wrong stuff, because I don't feel like sorting through these and figuring out which one it was that I want. So we're just going to start them all. Why not? But yeah, so my goal is in the next 3 months to try to buy every single piece of land and ideally have at least one of every aspect of the game. So have one field per crop, have all the different animals. So, you know, bees, chickens, cows, pigs, sheep. I don't know if I want to do horses. There's horses in the game, right? I've never actually done horses. There's equestrian stuff in here, isn't there? I don't know. It's actually been over a year since I've played. The last video that I uploaded on the channel before I just kind of murked everything was over a year and a half ago, I think. And it was Farming Simulator, but it's been so long. I haven't had much time to play. Like, I've been so busy. Confirm. Yeah. Okay. So we always start off in this area. Now, I do have some rules for this game. First and foremost, I do not want to use the hidden items. These are hidden items, little mini things that give you like 50,000 or like 100,000 each. It might be 100,000, to be honest. Maybe it's 10,000? I don't know. They're hidden all over the map. I'm not going to hunt them down, but if I buy a piece of land, or if I happen to be driving by and I know there is one nearby, then I get access to it. It unlocks for me. That's going to be my rule. My other rule is that I don't want to use helping hands, farm hands. I will use them for, like, pain in the ass tasks, like harvesting potatoes and sugar beets, because those are super annoying and tedious. And basically it's going to be them harvesting and me driving by them with the trailers. I also have to kind of reteach myself the game because I can't remember half of this. Let's see. How do I buy land again? I mean, there's the farmland thing. Do I just... Oh, okay, I click on it, yeah. It's been so long. I don't own a single plot of land. Even where all the farmhouse stuff is. And I always usually start in this corner, which is what I'm going to do. So I have $500,000. First and foremost, I will need to buy this one because it does have storage area. So we'll go ahead and buy this. Yep. And then we're going to go into build mode. Eventually, I will remember the shortcuts for it. Construction. There we go. Yeah. All right, cool. We're going to sell that because that'll give us some money. Okay. So now we need farmhouses. Get my little mobile home. Place my mobile home right there. Cool. That was very loud. Hopefully that didn't echo into the game. I'm going to turn my surround sound off. I have a couple crops here. Let's see what all they start us with. Let's see. Okay, so there's wheat there, and that is ready to harvest. Well, I guess you start off small. If I were to rent, lease per hour, $1,500. That's not bad. All right, let's start off with that. Let's go back. Okay, and I can use it for the basic crops that I need. Okay, let's go ahead and start off with this. Let's just at least get this going. So we're going to lease this. Yes. Okay. Let's go to combinations. And we're going to lease this. You know, I think I'm just going to go with this one. I think this is a good option. I'm not gonna go with the super upgrade for now. That extra 50,000. I'm gonna save that. I can always upgrade later. But I do want one that's got a decent amount of power to it, because that way I can pull a little bit of everything. We're gonna need a trailer. We'll get this, and we'll get the that's with the extension. Yeah. What's the price difference? 2,000? Yeah, okay, we'll get that. That's fine. I should be able to pull that. Alright. For now, let's start with the harvester. Start the engine for... Oh, Jesus. This is going to be fun. I'm going to have to, like, relearn all of these controls. I had all these memorized at one point. I also had a steering wheel hooked up at one point, and that's a thing in the past. There's attach. Alright, cool. Finally made it over here. Harvest our field. I can tell by our mini map down there. Let's see, if I press 9 there. There it is. That's the one that changes the mini map. Yeah. Whew, that's a lot of fields. It's highest number, 48. There are 48 fields to buy. Ooh, this is going to be rough. Alright, so turn on harvester. And... lower that, which technically doesn't do anything, really, but it looks cool. Engage. Let's see. I don't want a straw swath. I don't even know. I need to do research on that. I've never actually done the straw swath before. Now it's time to harvest our field. What was this? This was canola, wasn't it? Yeah, I think this was canola. Sure, we're straight. What's the button that goes into the B? Oh no, it's not B. B turns it on and off. I literally just did that. Remember I said I haven't done this in forever? Okay, so I decided to go ahead and employ a helper real quick, just because I want to go ahead and go grab this. Why don't you grab it forward? There we go, because I am going to need this. Alright, I've officially reached the point where I can no longer... Let's see, pipe out. I can't hold anymore in the harvester, so I have to go ahead and unload it. I'd say I got like maybe 40% of the field done. Maybe 45. We're getting close. Go ahead and dump all this in here, and then we can continue harvesting. Now, the real question is, do I want to try to hold on to... Let's see, what am I harvesting again? It's canola. Do I want to try to harvest, and let's see, show price fluctuations. So it sells the most in December, and we're in August right now, which is almost at the lowest. So there's about a 300 difference per, what is this, per 1,000 liters? Okay, so I really need to hold off on it, but for that I'm going to need a grain silo. Well, that's always good to know. I can fit an entire harvest in one go. I don't have to go dump this somewhere. I mean, eventually I'm going to have to dump it, especially if I'm going to store it. How much is that one? 80,000, and I get a free harvest out of it. You know what? Let's do that. Let's go into build mode. And let's give myself a silo. That should leave enough room. Oh, I meant to mouse click, but I mean that's close enough. And technically, I could sell it immediately and get my money back, right? Yeah. Am I happy with that? I think that looks good right there. That'll be perfect. Because eventually I want to put storage in this plot, and I also want to put chickens. Chickens would go great in here. Alright, well, now that we have that, let's go ahead and harvest this field. A little bit of a tight squeeze there trying to unload that. So maybe I'll move the house. That can be done later. It fits. Got almost all of one pass done before I had to dump the tank on the combine. Which means I doubt I will be able to do the rest of it in one go. I'm gonna have to dump this one more time. I guarantee it. Yeah, I had a feeling that's how that was gonna go. Alright, well, we go over here, we'll unload this one last time. Let's see if I can, like, angle everything in there. Kind of. I don't even know if that's far enough up. That's not gonna make it. Alright, this is the final drop off of that field, and with that, I have harvested my 2 fields. The real question is, do I almost want to turn those into grass, because I feel like grass is going to make me more per year and harvest than that will. Or keep one as sorghum and make the other grass. That way I can, you know, feed my chickens, because I do want to get chickens, because those produce well. All right, while I'm thinking about it, let's get rid of this. Okay, and let's get rid of this. That way I don't get charged for that. Okay, let's tab into this. Let's take this guy. There we go. We'll drop this in here. If I don't run into the wall. Alright, we'll detach that. Let's head over to the store. And we will go ahead and buy our cedar, as well as some seed. That way we can run over our front steps. We can plant both of these. Actually, we're going to need a plow too. So we'll buy the plow first, and then we'll come back for the cedar. Okay, so I did the math, and with what I have available, I have 113,000 available. I think it's smarter to grab a tractor that I know will work and a plow that I enjoy, which is this one. So you need 330 horsepower, 22 meter. So this one will be fine. Let's go ahead and lease this. Yes. I need 330 horsepower. So let's go back. Let's find a tractor. Let's find the cheapest one with 330 horsepower. Or a little bit more. What does my case have? 370? $312. 312,000. What about you? Let's just do that one. So we're gonna lease that. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab this. The reason why I wanted to do this is because in the long run it's going to save me money and time, so I can buy the cedar and everything else that I need. I'm gonna do something I didn't want to do though. I gotta drive across this guy's field, because there's no way I'm getting down that road, and I don't have money to buy a trailer. So sorry, neighbor, I'm going off-roading through your field. I'll stay off your crop though. At least I'm kind of respectable about it. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, no, I figure if I do this, I'll save money on buying a plow, because so far, even doing this, I've spent. Try to take out that sign. I've spent 20,000. I would have spent 20,000 just to buy a small one on my own, and look at the size of this one. This one will get the job done so much faster, and on top of that, by using a plow, I won't have to deal with weeds, so I don't have to spend money on a weeder, and that'll save me money, so that way I can be able to afford the chickens. I am probably going to. Ooh, sorry, neighbor. It didn't lift up like I thought it would. Sorry. Oops. Oh, that's because I folded it. I didn't lift it. Oops. That's the lift button. Yeah, you can tell I haven't played this in a while. Alright. That is the last field. So now, I don't even have to wait for this. Let's go into... buy... No. copy. There we go. Let's go ahead and return these so I don't get charged anymore for them. Yes, return that and return that. There we go. Now, I am going to need a seeder. Oh, I can't even afford that one. I have to use this one. Maybe I should have kept that tractor for a little longer and just, rent it out one of these. I think that was the one I always used on my other map. How much would it cost to lease it? 8,000? Oh, I should have kept that other tractor. Oh, I'm going to kick myself for not doing that because then I could have just leased that real quick. And you can only hold 600 liters, but I don't have a choice. That's the only one I can do. Alright. Well, in the meantime, let's go ahead and let's just buy this because we're going to use it all the time. It's going to take forever, and it's not even going to be... How much is the lease? 1,700. Alright, for the time being, let's just lease it. Let's see what I can get done with the lease. And then we need to go into here, and we need to buy big bags of seeds. This is going to take absolute ages to do. Where's that ridge marker at? There's a ridge marker right there. And let's see, I need to, does it? Okay. I don't know why I didn't think I couldn't look back. Okay, that ridge marker's down, so now if I drive steadily right there, and I found if I set the ridge marker right there in the tire track, right there in that little corner, it lines up perfectly, and it gives me the perfect little line there. A little off. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Doesn't look like I did. Looks like I'm still pretty on there. Well, it didn't quite take the 2 hours that I thought it would. Actually, it's not even a full hour because it was what, 12:37 when I started this. So it's actually doing pretty well. Too bad none of these controls actually work. That'd be great. But we'll just straddle this last little strip here and lower away. Well, I already went against my rules once. Might as well do it again, right? Why are you stopped right there? Oh, okay. What? Okay, that was something. But yeah, no, broke another rule. Decided I wanted to see how much it would be if I was to hire out a field. And for the seeder, so far it's looking like it's about $700 to make this. But I already did like 30 or 40% of the field, so it's probably more like $1,000. That is not worth it for where I'm currently at. Maybe one day when... Yeah, now I have control again. Oof. Maybe one day when I like officially have larger tools and I don't have to worry about it as much, but for now, no, that is not worth it at all. Go down here. We need to grab the roller, and oh, thank God. So it needs 160 horsepower. I'm gonna see if I can do it. Let's see, customize lease. I can lease it for $2,000. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'm going to see if I can pull this. It's 10 horsepower more than what this is rated for, so I'll probably do it at like a lower speed. But I want to roll this real quick. Once I roll this, then we'll be good to let it grow. I should technically fertilize it too. Oh, I'm running low on funds. I gotta fertilize both of those. Well, the question of can I pull this machine has been answered. Yes, I can. It's probably doing some damage to the machine. I would hope not. I don't know if that's really a thing. I think you just work at a slower speed. But it is doing its job, and it does have quite a wide spread on it. So this shouldn't take me more than a few minutes, really. I would say that took maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes to do both of those. Let's go ahead and... Nope, I don't want this one. I want this one. Let's go ahead and return this. And return. And you know what? Honestly, I'm going to leave the fertilization for the next episode. So that way I can do that. I'll do some contracts to get some spare cash flow. But you know what? $81,000 left after all that, and I'm pretty much ready to go. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this episode up. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. As always, if you like what you see and you want to see some more, make sure to hit that that like button, because the subscribe button is solely to keep us above DUWIOL. That's it. That's the whole goal of this. Keep the subscriber count above DUWIOL for as long as possible, and also try to buy every plot in the game before November 15th. November 12th, my bad. Today is August 12th. I am officially finishing this episode in time to get this up on August 12th, so that way you guys can see it, and it starts my 90-day countdown. I have 90 days to buy all the properties on this map. That is, it's going to be a journey. That is definitely going to be a journey. Am I going to do it? Well, I don't know. We're going to find out. Yeah. So until next time, bye.